I couldn't think of a good intro. Hey, it's Broken Whammy, and I have a battle against Tech 180. I found him on Serebii, and yeah, it's a pretty cool battle. He's gonna lead off with his Gliscor. I'm gonna lead off with my Empoleon, knowing he's probably not gonna like a Hydro Pump or an Ice Beam. I'm gonna predict his switch and go for Stealth Rocks. Then I'm gonna switch out myself because he brings in this Metagross, and I'm like, oh shit! And then I switch into, yeah, I know he's gonna go for the Earthquake, so I switch into my Gyarados. And then he switches out because he's like, oh shit, Earthquake, and comes out into his own Gyarados. And I'm like, hey, buddy, this is shiny. Lake of Rage. Lol. So I'm going to switch knowing he's probably going to have, I don't know, after he gets that one Dragon Dance, I'm like, okay, this probably won't end good. So I come to my Suicune, he taunts me, and he gets a second Dragon Dance up. And I'm like, okay, that you're going to taunt my Suicune, which I don't even plan on using to set up on you. Okay. So I'm going to go for the Surf. It does around half. He's going to go for that move that he does. You know, I think it was an Earthquake. So the taunt wears off. He taunts me again. And I keep going for the Ice Beam, and I bring him down to nothing. Okay, so his Gyarados is down. And yeah, so he brings in his Tentacruel, and I'm like, I don't have much to touch this, so I switch into Marauder, and he's probably going to be thinking, there's not much he can do. And so he goes for the knockoff, and I'm like, shit, there goes my Wackenberry. So if I need to take any kind of Thunder moves, yeah. So he switches out, predicting probably my, I don't know. But I predicted him to switch because he didn't have anything to touch me with. So I go for the Dragon Dance. I go for the Waterfall, and that fucker is down. Dead Gliscor all over the place. Because, you know, Dead Gliscor just oh, wait, it lives? What? Goes for an Aerial Ace. I'm just going to hit it again with, like, Ice Waterfall. Yeah. So, I take it out. And he's going to switch it back into his Metagross. And to that, I'm like, it's time to get some Earthquake action on. But I Waterfall because I wasn't really thinking. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a misclick. Yeah, that was the misclick of this match. I went for the Waterfall instead of the Earthquake. And I was like, shit, because they're right next to each other on my thing. So he takes me out with the Thunder Punch. I go into my Steelix, and he's like, Earthquake. And goes back into his Tentacruel, which he was probably thinking he's going to take me out. But so I Earthquake, and I think the Tentacruel goes down. He's probably either using that as fodder, or he just thought, yeah, it's done. So he's going to switch into his Magmortar, which I was kind of surprised to see because of its shit defenses. He's going to Flamethrower me, and there's no way I'm going to live that, even at full special defense investment, because, yeah. Steelix, special defensively fail. Can't wait until Sturdy actually does shit. So, I switch back into my Metagross. No, he switches into his Metagross. I switch into my Empoleon. I go for the Hydro Pump. That takes him out. It was a useless crit, because useless crits are fun. He switches into this Electivire. Into that, I'm like, fuck. So I switch. And I'm going to go into Bud, because I know I can make a Thunder Punch null and void. So I go for the Hidden Power Ice, and he has the Earthquake, so there goes Bud. Sorry. I'm going to switch into Santos again, because I know if I can Aqua Jet with priority and such, that Earthquake, that Earthquake won't do much, and I have the priority with Aqua Jet, and I could probably just hit him with something. And so he brings me down to my Sash, and I make the mistake of not going for Aqua Jet this turn. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking that, I could probably hit him with a Hydro Pump. I should have just gone for the Aqua Jet again. I'm going to come into Helga, Sucker Punch him, and stab Sucker Punch from, in Soviet Russia, Sucker Punch fuck you up. So he goes back into this Magmortar, and I'm like, okay. So I Sucker Punch it, and in Soviet Russia, Sucker Punch fuck you up. So that's going to be the match. It was a very good game. Check out his Serebii. Message me if you want to battle. Check out my other videos, and rate, comment, sub, and later.